Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team of production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, the court case involving former President Edgar Lungu comes up today, Friday 14th. So these are the details. This was posted on both Patriotic Front page, UPND, and Smart Eagles. So this is on Smart Eagles. They say court set to hear Edgar Chagwalungu's eligibility contest to contest future elections. The Constitutional Court is this Friday, June 14th, 2024, expected to hear a matter in which former President Edgar Chagwalungu's eligibility to contest future elections is being challenged. The matter is expected to be heard in a full bench of Constitutional Court judges. In this matter, a Zambian citizen, Michelo Chizombe, has petitioned the court seeking, amongst other things, relief declaration that the former president is not eligible to seek presidential office for the third term. He also wants the Concord to declare Edgar Lungu's participation in the 2021 August general elections was unconstitutional. So Edgar Lungu's case with regard to his eligibility is coming up. And obviously, Patriotic Front report the same news in their version. They say UPND wants August 2021 elections to be nullified, as Edgar Chagwalungu was not eligible. Matter comes up in Constitutional Court on Friday. So pretty much in a couple of hours, this case will be heard. And I'll update you of what happens there. And then footage has finally come out with regard to what happened to Malawian vice president. So these are the last video footage that has surfaced right before the plane took off. So Brian Apunda had captioned this. This is the last moment, according to Brian Apunda, the last moment the Defense Force plane with Malawian Vice President Dr. Saulos Chilima on board leaving Lungu yesterday morning before it went missing. If only we could tell when death is about to strike, no one would be dying. So let me play you the video. Just stand by. So you can see a number of people are trying to capture the moment the vice president is playing leading. So as you can see, the one that's filming this particular video, and then there's another front camera there. The plane leaves. So that's the footage that has come out right before the plane left. Off, that's how the plane left. And the next time it was being reported of, it had crashed. And I'm sure you know the news by this point. So that's the last footage of that, or pretty much the Malawian vice president being alive on that plane that has surfaced. The funeral will take place on Monday. But in other news, Haboma Lusambo to face arrest for shunning court. So this was reported by Kalemba. They say the Economic and Financial Crimes Court has taken has tasked police in Lusaka to apprehend and detain former Lusaka Province Minister Boban Lusambo and his wife Nancy. So more details in that. I say the order comes after bulldozer and then they say bulldozers absconded court without any explanation. Magistrate Fides Hamaundu has issued a warrant of arrest against Mr. Lusambo and ordering law enforcement officers to shut them in and only open the cells for them to appear before court on June 18th. So in short, there's a bench warrant for Boman Lusambo and his wife. We're yet to get more details of that. And then also Dan Pule is also in court. He says the Lusaka resident magistrate Sylvia Munia or Oko should recuse herself because of the allegations of tribal charges Pule is facing. So he says he does not feel safe to have that judge on his case. So that's done for you. What else is here? Police directed to arrest Bomalu Sambo and his wife for missing court without explanation. This was reported by the UPND now. Same story. So we're here to find out in a couple of hours if the police actually go through with that arrest and what explanation Bomalu Sambo is going to give for him and his wife missing that court session. And then also a total of 2.94 billion was collected from all targets in 2023 compared to 2.56 billion the previous year, reviewed Minister of Finance and National Planning, Dr. Stumbeko Sokotwane. What is another person that is in court? That is Stephen Kampiongo. This was reported by the Smart Eagles. They say state prosecutor turns court into a comedy show, asks bricklayer to explain the source of Kampiongo's wealth. So amongst the cases that Kampiongo has in court, one of them is possessing property suspected to be proceeds of crime. So in that case, Smart Eagles is saying the witness was asked by the state they asked the brigadier in short. This is what they say. In a move that has left many scratching their heads and others roaring with laughter, the state has demanded that a humble bricklayer, Mr. Tembo, to explain where Shwangandu, Member of Parliament, and his wife got money to construct their Mainwood and Foxdale properties. So we're yet to see how that court case turns out. What else is here today? Was very cold, so the lowest temperatures recorded today in Zambezi, 02 degrees, Shesheke and Choma, 03, and then also Livingston, 04. So those are the temperatures. What is another news that is catching people's eye and attention is this from Embrace rallies and demonstrations. They are fundamental components of democracy. Canadian envoy. So the Canadian envoy had visited the State House, pretty much visited President Hakainde Hichilema, and that's why they asked him to allow opposition to hold rallies. And then Brian Apunda captions this and says, part one, this is a Socialist Party, Fred Members Party media personality or media director of some sort. So he says, this is when the West is realizing that that Hakainde Hichilema and his UPND government are shrinking our democratic space. So pretty much that's a member saying they're washing their hands off Hakainde Hichilema, now turning him off. Based off that the News Digger's headline of the Canadian envoy demanding that President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND allow opposition to hold rallies. So that's what's there. FIFA president was at State House a couple of hours ago. He met up with President Hakainde Hichilema. So those are some of the images that were taken from there. Yes, and then that's also the sports minister and President Hakainde Hichilema and the FIFA president there. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. If anything new comes up, I'll keep you posted as always.